What is going on, everybody? Hope everybody's doing pretty good. And I know I'm a little bit late for this. A lot of people already has tried a new cool camera, the DJI Osmo Pocket. But you know, a couple of months later, I had to get my hands on one of them. I think it's gonna be convenient for me. I've been, watching videos and testing this thing out, and so far it's really cool. I love how it's really compact, really small, really cool camera. And I think this camera is gonna work pretty perfect for the type of videos that I do, are like mostly walking tours. This is really good because it's small and I can walk around. And the way how I can flip the screen to myself is just really cool. So yeah, I got this over here, and probably later I'm gonna test it a little bit, and I'm gonna explain a little bit more about this camera. So you got this camera over here, and you can turn it on like this, or you can even flip it to the side, and then automatically it's on. See? Then you can just start filming. You can press play and all of that. And then another feature is, there's a little icon over here that you point it like this, and it faces yourself. Then you flip it back. Or you can click 3 times in the bottom here straight, 1, 2, 3. And it faces you, really cool, and it gets some pretty smooth, steady footage. So it's really cool. Then you click 1, 2, 3 again, 1, 2, 3. And it faces the other side, so I think it's really good for me when I'm filming out in the streets and I want to flip and show you what else is happening. Then to turn it off, you can just go like this, or you can flip it. Flip the screen to the side, and it automatically turns off. If you don't want the option of it turning it off, you just click on the button and it keeps doing its thing. Cool thing, it comes in a case like this. So in this case, they got an option where you can get the camera, and this time I got the whole creator combo, which is almost like $700, and a lot of people might think it's a lot of money, but I think it's totally worth the price. The fact that it comes with a microphone, an external battery, tripod, and of course a charger and all the amenities, and also like the lens, so it can make it a little bit wider, the wide angle lens. And I think it's really cool, so I'm gonna show you some of the things that it's inside. It comes with this little case over here where you can put it. You can put the DJI Osmo Pocket inside, and it fits pretty nice and neat. As you can see, I have the whole camera right here, and I can literally just snap it in my pocket. So this is a really cool feature. Then on the top, you can put the microphone and just hide it. Or sometimes, like if you're doing a video of interviewing people, you could just face it with a microphone. So it's a really cool feature. So a cool thing is that it comes with this little adapter that you can attach it over here. This is included in the combo. So you just attach it underneath. Make sure you hear the click. And then you grab this underneath and insert it in the bottom like this. And then you could turn it like into a tripod, Open it up, stand it, do your thing, film around, talk. So that's a cool feature, but now I'm gonna show you something that I think this is one of the main things that sold me or made me want to get this equipment right here. So this might be the main reason, one of the main reasons why I bought this. This is actually like an external mic. And I've been using the GoPro, which is a camera that I'm filming right now, which is really good, I'm probably gonna use it like a backup camera. But the thing is, especially when you're filming in an area like here that it gets really cold in the winter, sometimes it drains the battery, and for the GoPro, you gotta take it off the camera, and especially when your hands are cold, if you're a creator of content, if you're a content creator, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. It's a little bit hard to pull out everything out when you can't feel your hands, but this one, you just take this battery adapter, you put it underneath like this, make sure it clicks. And then in this case, it should be charging, as long as it has enough battery in this. So with this, you will charge on the go and keep doing your filming. So I think this is one of the things that sold me to get this camera. Then of course you press the play underneath here and take it off. But when you put it, make sure that it clicks, because you don't want to be like filming and then it just comes off. So this is a really cool feature. Then the other top reason, apart from the external mic, is that it comes with this one, the DJI Osmo mic. And the cool thing is that the camera, the little tiny camera, already has like an adapter inside the camera. So as soon as you turn this on, you got to make sure you turn it on. It will go through it. So you don't got to be connecting like a adapter in the camera or reception, just like you use with other cameras. As soon as you turn this on, it's already going through. And then another cool feature with the combo, it comes with the muff, which is just highly recommended, especially if you're filming outside in the wind. And then like a lot of the old microphone, usually you put the wind muff on top and you got to twist it. And this one you don't do it. It has like a little hole over here. And this one you just put it inside, click it, and you're good to go. Mic check, mic check. So yeah, this is something really awesome. Like I say, just with a simple press power and make sure the light turns blue. I'm gonna turn it on right now. Let's see if you can see it, but it's a blue light, so that means it's actually on. It should be on the mic, and then when you have your camera on, it's gonna go through. So it's something that's really cool. So that's the option if you want this. It also comes with a little magnet, so you can put it behind your shirt or anything and just glue the microphone over here. And I think that's something that's really, really cool. But yeah, this is, I think, like I said, I think it's totally worth. If you want to get the creator combo, which I highly recommend, you know, if you guys are bloggers or any kind of content, I think it's better if you get the content creator combo, and it's totally worth your money. So, you know, you got different options to shoot. You can shoot, you know, horizontal, vertical. And if you shoot in horizontal, it's going to be 3K. And if you shoot vertical, you can go for the option for the 4K. So yeah, really, really cool equipment I got over here. I think it's a good investment. I'm excited to use it. So let's talk into more action. One thing I'm going to do right now is I'm going to head to the rooftop, and it's freezing outside. But I'm going to test this out, and I'm probably going to head later to the city and maybe shoot around, just testing this thing out to see how it works, how smooth it is. So bear with me. I'm out here in the rooftop, and like I say, it's freezing outside, but yeah, good footage, you know, so far. I love what I see, and I got my microphone over here attached with a little magnet, so this is really cool and really compact. And I'm not even using like a tripod, I'm just using little hands to film this, but yeah, I think it gets like some pretty smooth footage, and I want to show you a little bit ahead of me of what's going on. So right there you see, you know, New York City. Right across, you can't get much of a view, but yeah, this is really, still trying to play with this, you know, but I think it shoots pretty smooth, you know, really good quality over here. Here my neighborhood is changing. It's like they're developing a lot of buildings. Those buildings were not there. They built one, they built another one, now three, and then you see they're building more and more over here. So concrete jungle, you know, a lot going on, but I love it here so far. I'm just trying to get some shots over here, testing out this gimbal. Just trying to be gently, but I think I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna get used to it. And here you see the other side, which is really cool. Like I say, a lot of buildings in over there. Is Statue of Liberty is over that way. Like I say, I'm just testing it off in the rooftop. Cold upstairs, but I think it's pretty nice and smooth. So I'm probably gonna hit the city in New York on the other side, probably walk around, probably get some footage, and I'll probably get myself some food. You know, testing this thing out, but I think I'm gonna have really a blast with this camera. This is a really good investment, and this is probably the future of the vlogging industry. Another cool feature is that you can actually click on the little screen and have the camera like center your face, and it makes it feel like if somebody's recording you, but the camera literally moves with you. So like if you're always solo, I think it's a really game plan. So I'm gonna test it out to show you guys. So here I got the active track. Let me see. Oh, so if I go this way, it goes with me. If I go this way, see? It's going with me. Go down. Got the sunset. I can even take selfies with this, like, Yo, this is actually really cool. Wow. This is actually dope. And if I'm doing like food videos alone, I think this is really good because I can stand the camera like this and show myself like eating food and all that. So let me see, I can stand straight. There. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, this camera is top quality. But yeah, now I think I'm just gonna head to the city and walk around, probably shoot some content over there and see what else is going on. So join me. Just made it to New York City. Didn't film in the Patron because it's not allowed, but I'm just gonna walk around here and play with this little gimbal. This is actually one of the most expensive train stations in the whole world, the Oculus. But I shoot a video here when I was making a video of Lower Manhattan, but it's a beautiful structure building. I love it a lot. I'll show you what's ahead of me. So you have an idea of what's going on. Super futuristic structural building, you know. Never get bored of it, and it's just gorgeous. It's like a mix of a mall with a train station. But I'm probably just gonna hit ground level upstairs and walk around, practice playing with this little beautiful camera. So I made it outside of the Oculus, and wow, over this area is actually freezing. But I'm probably gonna pass by ground zero, probably go by the waterfront. There's probably not gonna be ice by the river, but I just wanna see like what's going on over there. Yeah, the view is pretty cool out here. I'll show you what's going on. Got over there the famous New York Steam. I'll show you what's going on here. This is the outside of the Oculus. And I really love how stable and I really love how stable the footage in this camera is. So, then over here you got the tallest building in the United States and literally the whole North America, I believe. All the way up there, the Freedom Tower. So yeah, beautiful structural building and a little bit of some art over here. I think they changed the art, so I'm probably gonna take a look at the art, get some B-rolls and show you guys. And I gotta tell you, even over here, they got some art, like here, peace, you know. It's really cool. World Trade Center dreaming. I don't think I remember seeing this, so they probably paint this beautiful art. Then over here, they got like this new one here, not sure what's going on. And then of course, surrounded by the Freedom Tower that goes all the way up. But yeah, let me take a close up to this art right here. I think it's pretty cool. And then that's one of the entrances to the train station, Oculus, and then you got this over here. I'm a huge fan of street art. But it's better when you go to a neighborhood like Brooklyn or Harlem, you'll see some dope street art. And I'm gonna head to one of the places that always makes me nostalgic, which is Ground Zero. You know, I don't live far from here, but it's always good to visit. And in this area, and World Trade Center is one of the areas that most of the people, they visit. You know, it's really horrendous what happened during that time in 9/11. I was in ninth grade when that happened. I was 14 years old. But let's walk around here and get some footage with the brand new DJI Osmo Pocket. Gotta tell you, so far I'm loving the camera. My hands are freezing, but it's worth it. Pretty worth it today. I wanna see how the footage comes out once I put it in my laptop. Over here is the area with Ground Zero. As you can still see, there's a couple of ices. Because it's snowing a little bit. I think on a couple of days it's supposed to snow a little bit more. So it feels like it's wet, but I think it's kind of like icy and melting. But yesterday the weather was just brutally cold, but let's see what's happening ahead. And over here used to be one of the original Twin Towers. And then over here, of course, the name of the people that unfortunately are not here anymore. Today the fountain is pretty slow, but yeah. The 9/11 museum is over there. I made a video over there, and it's really nostalgic. A lot of people, they end up with tears when they go in there. But if you guys, you know, are not too sensitive and you're willing to go, I would recommend that you go in there. And the Freedom Tower is right here, but yeah, this is beautiful. So I'll probably get a couple of B-rolls testing out the camera, and then we're gonna go to the other side by Battery Park. The new attraction right here by Ground Zero, I think it's kind of like a opera, like a theater in here, so kind of resembles a little bit of Lincoln Center, where it's in Midtown, but then they got this downtown version, so this is like the newest addition that they got over here, which is really cool. So made it here to Battery Park, and the water is pretty calm. I'm trying to remember years ago, I probably thought the water would be frozen, but it happens more like in Chicago, I think. But it'll be good to witness that if you're brave enough to go against, you know, the cold weather. But yeah, one of my favorite parks around here, one of my favorite regions in New York City, you can see. Got this over here. Jersey City is right there by Hudson River. And there's like a pier over that way, so I'm probably gonna make it over that angle and catch what's happening over here. And then after that, I'm probably gonna head towards Midtown, to one of my favorite spots for food, the Urban Hawker, which is like a Singaporean food court. They got a couple of spots, restaurants, and there's one that I like a lot where they sell some really good fish cutlet with curry in it and an egg. So we're probably gonna go there and I'm gonna test out like the camera, how it moves when I'm eating and stuff like that. And then we're probably just gonna wrap up the video. And this is a really cool, chill part of Battery Park. Battery Park is one of my favorite areas, and when the weather gets nicer, I'll probably make a whole video covering the entire Battery Park. Made a video here like years ago when I was starting to do vlogs and stuff, but I think I should update it because there's like new areas that they open up and they develop it even better. But over here you get a view, you know, the waterfront with all the skyscrapers from Exchange Place in Jersey City. Newport is over that way to my right side, so it's a little slippery here. Let me see if I can sneak by and get some footage of the waterfront. And then they got like a marina over here with the high-rise buildings. But yeah, this is just gorgeous right here. The floor is slippery. Good thing I got boots, so you just gotta be a little bit careful. It's cold, not cold like yesterday, but it got some black ice in some parts over here, so I really gotta be careful where I walk. So I'm trying to walk gently over here, but I wanna show you like the view over here, which is really good. So now I'm walking back in the Oculus, but I'm gonna hop in either the R or the W train, with whatever train comes first. And I'm gonna head all the way to 49th Street and get off by 50th Street is the Urban Hawker. So one of my favorite spots, like I said, I made a video there when they opened up, and I'm gonna go back there to get one of my favorite meals in town. So stay tuned. Been a minute since I filmed myself eating some type of food, but I'm testing out with this new camera to see how that goes. So I made it here to 49th Street, which is only like a few blocks down from Times Square. So this is kind of like a little hidden spot between Rockefeller and Times Square. Amazing food hall with some great food. So hopefully it's not packed now. I think the earlier you go, the better it is. It's become popular, but I heard like in the weekends it gets jam-packed. But I come pretty often, so I think 50th Street is one block ahead of me. So I'll make it right and try to get one of my favorite meals. So Rockefeller is ahead and Radio City is over there, and then to my left you're gonna see some beautiful red signs, and that's the Urban Hawker, which you can't miss it. They opened less than a year ago, I believe. But then over here, this is the spot that I wanna eat. Urban Hawker. And they got some really good food, so let's check it out. So I'm at the Urban Hawker and I got this massive plate over here. It's fish cutlet with some egg in it, rice and some curry in it, and it has a couple of veggies, and this is just awesome, you know. And to go with it, I have a Singaporean hot tea, which is really good, you know. They do a little different. They put the tea with condensed milk in it, and some sugar, and it gives it like a nice, you know, flavor of sweetness in it together. So ready to dig in, you know, like I said, I'm testing this enable feature, how it moves with me, the camera, since I got nobody to help me film, so. But yeah, I'm gonna dig in this meal and gonna show you guys. Been a minute since I filmed myself like a food video, so gonna dig into fish cutlet right here. So I guess it's kind of like breaded fish. Has the bread over here. Then we got some rice. I'm gonna try to get the rice together with the fish. So I got some rice with it. Underneath, you know, it has like the curry sauce. The egg is right here, so now I'm gonna take a big bite. Like always, never disappoint, you know, freshly made. Top quality over here. And I wanna show you what else is happening on the plate. And over here we got an egg in it. It's a little hard to film with one hand, but I'm gonna get the egg with the Korean top. And then I'm gonna dig in. Really delicious. The tea, it looks like coffee, but you know, with the condensed milk. And really good, you know. And you can see how they make it. They make it like really good right in front of you over there. And the way how they do it is like, you know, they do it different. Like they shake it and then they pour it all the way up high and then they shake it again. I think that's what makes it like really different. Actually, I saw that when I was in Malaysia too, so I guess a little bit of a similarity, but it gives it like that rich flavor, you know, to the tea. And also they do that with the coffee, I believe. And they sell some really good coffee, and it's strong coffee, but they put like condensed milk. And they also got like boba tea, they got other types of tea. They even got like beer, I think Singaporean beer. So I'm gonna take a little sip in it. Wow, it's really good. Rich and tasty. Well, that food was really good. And another thing that I'm testing out is how this thing shoot in the nighttime. And based on what I'm looking at the screen, it looks like it's pretty good. I know it also has like a feature for the nighttime, like if you're gonna shoot in low light or something like that. But so far it's pretty good. I'm doing the touristy areas, doing the touristy stuff, but I'm just testing out the camera. There's like a little fountain to my right that I want to show you guys, and then I'm probably gonna head towards Rockefeller Center and wrap up the video over that side. Then it might be a little cold, but if you want to enjoy New York City without the crowds, this might be a good time. See, got the whole sidewalks. Usually during the holidays, this would be jam-packed with people and the streets shut down. So this is Radio City Hall over here. Let me just cross the street to show you guys the fountain over here. Blue's my favorite color. Then another thing I'm noticing is a lot of street vendors around here. But this is a really beautiful fountain over here. Sometimes it has different colors, like a reddish color, but this time they have it like a blue. I've seen times where it got it like purple. It's pretty nice. Gonna cross the street, I gotta tell you, it looks really different from the holidays. Like if it would be the holidays, I would be like people to people stuck. But here I got the whole sidewalk to myself. So crossing my street and walking towards Rockefeller Center, I think that would be a good place for me to wrap up the video. I think they have the ice skating ring over there, so I'm not sure if they got like music or anything, but yeah, I think it's been pretty cool. This is a really good camera. If you guys are blogging and you want to keep it like pretty simple, pretty minimalistic, this is a really good one. And get the creator kit, the combo, because I think it's pretty worth it for your money, you know, all the features that it has. So yeah, this is going to be a really, really game changer. And I see the hype about everybody wanting to use this camera. My first day using it, and I'm loving it a lot. So my GoPro, I'm still gonna keep the GoPro for a backup. You never know, God forbid, but this is probably gonna be the camera that's gonna be filming everything. Maybe I'll also use it to use some short videos. But yeah, pretty good quality. But here's where they put the famous tree. You can see they took it out right away. And the ice skating ring is over that way where they got music playing. So I'm probably gonna capture a couple of B-rolls and then I'm gonna end up the video. So that was the end of my video using the DJI Osmo Pocket to test it out and exploring around the city. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more. Be safe out there. Everybody, God bless y'all. And peace.